What's up, Skywatchers? What is up indeed? Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. An F-35 Lightning II aircraft crashed at 12:49 p.m. on January 28, 2025 at Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska. According to reports, the F-35 plane crash was caused by an in-flight malfunction experienced by the pilot during a training exercise. The pilot safely ejected before the crash. The exact cause of the malfunction is currently under investigation. Another earthquake shakes the southern coast of Maine. The magnitude 2.0 earthquake early Wednesday morning came 2 days after a magnitude 3.8 earthquake. A dredging operation is currently taking place at Portland Harbor in Maine as well. Crews are working on a $27 million dredging project in Portland Harbor, Maine, and it involves digging an underwater hole to dump contaminated sediment from more than 45 marine sites.
After decades of planning, crews are finally getting to work on a massive dredging project that involves digging an underwater hole to dump contaminated sediment from more than 45 marine sites throughout Portland Harbor.
Essentially just a hole in the bottom of the harbor that you dig, and then you take the unsuitable materials and you place them into the hole, and then over time you fill that and cap it with clean fill on the top.
The 9-acre pit, called a CAD cell, will be dug outside of a South Portland cove. Vice Chair of the Board of Harbor Commissioners for Portland Harbor, John Henshaw, says the project looks to deepen the water around various piers, marinas, and wharfs.
We lost about 25% of our berthing capacity in the city, meaning the places where boats are able to be kept.
The EPA says pits like this are used often and are considered a safe place for contaminated materials. Henshaw says this project will help keep the waterfront working.
We have a remarkable opportunity to do a great deal of dredging, especially of unsuitable materials.
Leaders say dumping the contaminated material on land would be costly, and there are rules against dumping that type of sediment in federal waters. The project is being funded through local, state, and federal agencies. The construction of the CAD cell will continue through February. Then the dredging will begin and continue through the next several years. Allison Lapierre, CBS 13 News.
So what do you think? Do you think these events are connected? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let's take a look at the polar vortex. The image on the right shows us a normal polar vortex situated in the Arctic Circle, which we saw split in two at the end of December in 2023. And that was a direct result of heating the stratosphere using ice cap facilities in Norway. And for 2025, the polar vortex is all over the place, causing chaos in the jet stream, blizzards in Florida, and no snow for many parts of Alaska. This will have significant impacts on weather across the world. And speaking of geoengineering, let's take a look at one of solar geoengineering's biggest criminals. And here we have David Keith. David Keith is a professor of geophysical sciences at the University of Chicago and the lead developer of Harvard's Solar Geoengineering Research Program. Make sure to let him know how you feel about blocking out the sun. And of course, he has many friends who want to block out the sun, like this guy. We'll meet more of these people in future videos. Anyone blocking out our sun is criminal. Remember, directed lasers and microwave energy weapons and weather warfare are real.
Spanish Fork River Park Bridge that I've spoken of with the 18 laser strikes. One, and you'll notice there's a metal beam here. That straight edge is a metal beam. This one has a diagonal metal beam, but most of them start on one metal beam and go one way or the other. They're all the same width. And it doesn't go from hot to medium to cold. You don't see any burn here. It goes from absolute burn to zero in the same 1.5 inch width, like a laser strike. Let's just call it what it is. That's a laser strike, and there's 18 more. Here, 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 all placing the shot of these directed energy weapons.
All right, I'd like to thank Tammy Perillo and Lindsay Majors for helping to support the channel. Much love and many thanks. All right, Skywatchers, stay aware, be prepared, and until next time, Keep looking up.